episode of If These Balls Could Talk. And we're coming in hot with completely new ideas and information for you guys and everyone else to find out about. Get ready.
Woo!
Yes.
Coming in hot. Woo!
So today, I have for you guys some videos made by creators of Zillow Listings. Do you know what Zillow is? Zillow is the site on the well, if you're bored and you're like, how do you know?
I'm sorry. Did I just have a stroke?
I did. But everybody, if you're in the industry, these ladies hate Zillow. I get it.
No, it's a useful tool, but
love
it's
hate.
not
Love hate.
Yeah.
I guess just for like the actual industry, it kind of sucks. But for like the public, let me tell you, Pinterest on
and a lot of the public does utilize Zillow. So we'll
It is the consumer's MLS.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, let's see. We have this. And I love this house.
Please explain to me how this home is allowed to be for sale. It is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,200 square feet, and it's located in Dallas, Texas. And I say this all the time before we enter a crazy house, but be mentally prepared. Where are the walls? Oh no, that's it. Oh no, this is the finished house. Yeah. They purposely left out all of the walls.
Where's the sheetrocking? Insulation.
Okay, just really quick. I love this. I think it's cute. It's for somebody. That somebody's me.
You're going to be real cold in winter,
No, this is a mob house. What happened was the walls talked too much.
This is cute. This is a vibe. You guys don't think so?
No.
Nice
like wood. It's not even good wood.
I am kind of loving like the staircase situation, but plywood on the wall. Oh no, honey.
It's not finished. It's not finished. Like if it was finished, it'd be gorgeous.
Or like if it was like a metal like
or like a mahogany
industrial vibe.
Yeah, that industrial vibe. I get where they were going with it, but it never finished. They just stopped.
Like if that were finished wood, or even if you did like that engineered wood or whatever to just finish it off, but like it makes me want to
stain it.
Look.
Yeah. Or I guess you could say buy walls because they're not here. Yeah, so this is the kitchen, family, dining room, the great room downstairs. I just have so many questions. I can just imagine the smell. Can you? It's like walking into a Home Depot. Moving upstairs, and right at the top, there's a little loft area in between the bedrooms.
I think it's a vibe.
You know what? I was literally thinking that probably smelled so good in there.
Well, I was like, I like going into Home Depot, so I'd be like,
when brand new homes are going to be built, like it all smells like that new home, like wood smell. So I get it.
I mean, year-round new home, so why not, right?
I'll get you a mahogany candle. How about that?
I'm really trying to stay positive. There is venting. Here we are in the master bedroom, and just wow. Where's the insulation? Look at the bathroom. Moving on to the master bathroom, there are double sinks, double-headed shower in there too. I'm honestly surprised there are towel hooks in here and not just exposed nails. Here's a look at the second.
Exactly. It's already covered.
So. Nose all around.
It's a hard no.
I think the layout. I think there's good flow. I think
there's potential.
There's potential.
These are literally the good bones.
They just forgot.
Quite literally, it's a skeleton of a home.
Yeah. These are the bones of a house.
Big bedroom, lots of natural light in here, and here is the third and final bedroom, and before you get your hopes up, that is not a real wall. Look closer. It's plywood. Can you just imagine how much sound travels through the walls and floors of this house? Finally, there is the outdoor patio area, which looks super warm and inviting and not at all like a play yard for inmates. Now it's time to guess the price. 3, 2.
Okay, guess the price.
$675.
$675.
$349.9.
$650.
How much?
But I also need to know where in Dallas it is because that makes a big difference.
Right.
How much you say, Bree?
$650.
Hillary?
$349.9.
Christina?
That's what it should be worth. I said $675.
You ready for this?
1. $700,000.
Dang.
Christina, you were closest. You know your market, baby.
I was way off.
75243. Hold on.
75243.
75243. I want to see if this is in the hood or not. Oh no. No, this is okay. So this is North Dallas. Okay, so you're right. You're kind of like North Lake Highlands, almost getting close to Richardson. Okay. You're off 635, like 635 and 75 on the east side. So it's not terrible. And you're right in the thick of it, but that's too much.
Could be better. All right, let's move on to the second one. Now, the second one has a close place in my heart. Why? Don't ask me. I find it charming. Oh, this is not the one I was talking about, but yeah, let's go.
I was listed in Illinois for $2.5 million, and it has an indoor water park. And you see that pond? It comes with the property. So let's go check it out.
Are we Michael Jackson?
Here's
or
the front
what?
of the property. As you walk in, you enter into the foyer. This is a very European style living room. It's very grand. I love the high ceilings and the high windows. The grand piano match the great room. They have a supreme office. Oh, this is very European. Look at this. The Last Supper table. In the kitchen is crazy. Is that Viking? The appliances are expensive. For some reason, I'm starting to think this property is a steal. The golden end chair. Look at those end tables. Oh no, those are seats. Look at those seats. Here's another dining area. And here we are, the aquatic oasis. This comes in the property with a property is a steal. The golden end chair.
Can y'all smell that water part right now?
Oh, that.
I hope it's chlorine you're smelling.
It's little logs. They made into like a little like.
So that's the thing, though. This looks all virtually staged. At least this room.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, like this does not look real at all.
The last one was virtually staged.
Look at those seats. Here's another dining area, and here we are, the aquatic oasis. This comes in the property with a water fountain. Real. This is right off of it. Have like a lounging area. I'm in love with these chairs. Another office and an elevator. I think somebody said this is called like a skywalk or a skyline, but look at that view.
Listen.
Hi, where do you live? The Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, thank you. Literally.
Not the Elks.
Charge your family admission.
Look at the layout. Like, what? This is the primary. And you have like a little den in your primary. I would love this to read and light the fireplace. Let's do it. This is a very cozy home. Though it's very big, the his and hers bathroom. Oh, a bidet. Nice stone tub. This has to be like the kids' room. I mean, look at this. It's basketball themed. I guess this is a guest bedroom. Looked like some Z gallery. Oh, this is a pretty funky finished basement.
You need to stop it with the white couches and the red carpet because
are we back in the 80s?
Why do you drink?
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Like a little like conversation pit. I love that.
But that
room and be like, "Am I getting sacrificed tonight?"
It's just the red.
Illuminati.
Wait, this kind of, if I'm not mistaken, this kind of reminds me. Oh, what's the brothers? It's like they're like Irish brothers, and they go kill people. They're like hitmen. What is that movie?
The Peaky Blinders. No.
No. It was back in the day. But they're all in couches like that. But they like go shoot them up.
And say hello to my little friend.
I'm gonna need you to Google.
Hold on.
Guy's just like creeping like this.
Boondock Saints, isn't that where they're like in the middle of it? Like,
yes, you're right.
Oh yes.
That's what I get reminded of.
I see what you're going with.
Yeah.
This is like a split conversation pit. So is this like the gym lounge? Not the Louis Versace Gucci YSL gym mat combo. And it just still goes. What is this, a therapy office? Look at these appliances. There's a diner and a movie theater off of the diner. This is like an entertainment house. I love it so much. 3-car garage. Look at the cars. Rolls Royce for you, Rolls Royce for you, Rolls Royce for you. And a basketball court. This has to be like a basketball player's house. And there's a pond. You guys let me know if this is worth it. Here's the second level and the third level. Come on. Don't forget to follow.
Somebody showed up to a party one day and they did not roll out the red carpet. So they were like, I am going to show them.
The most red carpet.
Red carpet material.
Oh my god. Okay.
This might be the house for them.
I like the car collection.
I love the lazy river.
Ooh, this is in Bernie?
In Bernie?
Yes.
Really?
Baldwin, Texas comes with a lazy river.
No.
So this is the first photo of the listing, and it looks like it has like a resort style pool. There's nothing like some nice beach chairs. Here's an aerial view
I
of the
love
property.
Bernie.
So let's do the
I
inside
want
tour. Overall, like I would say it's like farmhouse, but a little coastal. There's definitely some mixed styles in here. Those are some interesting chandeliers. Wait, I love the kitchen cabinet. I actually could dig down in this kitchen. This is the office. Looks like another kitchen. I didn't know that they did side quest kitchens. Bathroom. Oh,
Yes.
this bathtub is nice. I love the legs of that.
Closet
Look at that.
tub.
I don't know
for
the name
sure.
of this style of railing, but it's starting to look like an apartment. The office space is okay. This has to be like a second bedroom. Oh, it's like a greenhouse style. Now let's get to the good part. That lazy river.
Oh my god.
That's
Yes.
I'll split
1,000. Yes. I'll take it.
For me, it's like one of those like, how does that even just happen? I guess.
How many acres is that? That's
I
gotta be.
really want to know how many acres, but
It's got to be at least 1.5 min.
Let me see.
oh, it's got to be way more than that.
That photo is 1.5.
It's 8,200 square feet.
The houses, but I
The
want to know how
house
many acres
is,
the
but
whole
look at the
property
land
is.
itself.
Yeah. Doesn't say.
227.
7 beds, 8 bath.
Have y'all ever noticed that like the more like fancier you get in a house, you have more bathrooms than bedrooms?
That's how you know you're rich.
On my mind.
Yes.
I
So
want to
when we
shit
lived,
anywhere.
72 acres.
yes, when we lived in Oman, the way you knew you were in an elite house was how many bathrooms they had.
Yep.
All my brother wants is to have like 2 bathrooms. He hates having to share a bathroom. And if I had a shitter for every day of the week, I'd be happy too. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. This is the last one. Okay. Here we go.
Upsets me so much, but it does. This is the definition of too much money and don't know what to do with it. Because when I tell you the price, like, why would you put this here specifically? I get building a house for yourself, but to do this and then put it up for sale, it's like an alien spaceship grabbed this out of Beverly Hills and like 5 minutes into the flight, they were like, you know what? We don't need this anymore. They just throw it out over Kansas. Anyway, it's 8 bedrooms, 7 baths, and 5,000 square feet, and it's located in the middle of Canada. Let's go inside real quick, shall we? The inside is not much better. It's like a jewelry store, funeral home, catering hall. It's all marble and void of any emotion and warmth. Even the floor plan is boring. This looks like the layout for an elementary school or
what is this layout?
Awful.
It's off. Yeah, it's
bedroom.
But no, okay, like, think about it, guys. Bedroom, studio, workout room.
Yeah, if you were Britney Spears, but you're not. This is supposed to be a family home.
Listen, what is a family anyway?
This looks like a cult home to me. It's like
I was
one here, white there, white there.
I see where you're going, Christina.
Brian's like, you want to talk about bathrooms for every night? There's a wife for every night.
There you go.
Very
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, we got it.
Or maybe they're bunked up, you know?
Oh, the sister wives. The sister wives.
This is the sister wives' house.
Yes.
I'm here
Where
for
is
that.
this located? Because maybe.
or a doctor's office to just one long hallway with a bunch of rooms. And here's that long main hallway I was talking about that leads to all the rooms. It really just needs some blockers, and this could be like a bougie private school. This is the master, and all of the bedrooms basically look like this, just a little smaller. As you can see, there's nothing. This gives me nothing. And to save time, the bathrooms look like this, but with a tub. The entrance to the kitchen has this creepy Italian chef statue. And then there's 2 options to head downstairs. There's the stairs or the elevator. Why does it have an elevator? Because money, that's why. And once you're down here, there's absolutely nothing for you. There's no exposed beams. There's no big windows. Actually, I just looked at the floor plan again. There are 4 bedrooms down here somewhere. It's like an escape room. You have to find the door. I actually managed to find one of them. You know it's dark down here. You can just feel it, right? So now guess the price. This is in Canada, but I will
guess the price.
7.2.
5.5. Wait, Canadian or US?
Canadian.
Well, it's more.
They're
is it?
more than us.
So
$1.
7.8.
It's $1.33 right now.
So
All right,
7.8.
6.5.
I don't know, 8.
All right, let's see.
Wait, I didn't see a poll. Can I change my answer?
Yeah.
5.
American dollars. Just take a guess. 3, 2, 1. $6.5 million, or about 9 million in Canadian.
Yeah.
You did good.
On the money.
That has to be a business. There's no way that's like an actual home. I feel like that is like something where they
The
live
Taj
in
Mahal in
Yes.
Canada.
Canada.
with a cornfield behind them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to be self-sufficient, I
It's
guess.
it's your elote. Some Mexicans moved in there. It's your elotes. You're fine. You're great. Good to go.
Oh, I could live off elotes.
I know. I'm
Oh,
like,
God,
I'd rather
please.
go south. What do they feed you in Canada anyway?
Canada is Canada.
No, I call it Canada. They feed you
We're not
poutine.
gonna like our podcast.
Poutine.
Oh, give me some good. Oh yeah, poutine.
Poutine.
What is
I always
that?
think it's such a
French
dirty
fries
word.
with gravy and
I know
cheese
he's
curds.
from Russia.
Okay, so poutine is basically like their version of chili cheese fries. It's like
Gravy.
a gravy.
Yeah, it's fries with gravy and then like cheese curds on it.
But if you're not used to it, you'll shit yourself easily.
It's delicious. If you've never
is.
had it, try it.
With that.
You will shit. You will shit.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
Yeah,
Depends.
it's fine. So, Bree,
Literally.
Moving on.
Bree, tell me about the little shits that you're dealing with. These baby agents. See what it did there? See what it did there?
Segue.
These baby agents. What's going on there?
Well, they need to go back to school for most of them.
Or they need a good mentor.
Are these
Yeah.
your 2020 agents?
Yeah, that it's not good. I mean, why do we still not know what the HOA addendum means? Like point blank period. And what is supposed to go in, the box that your buyer is supposed to be paying, and who's paying for the upfront fee for the statement of account. And do you really need a resale cert or do you not? I mean, all those restrictions and etc. can be found online mostly for most HOAs, or we also have them when we do our title searches. So just request them instead of making somebody pay an additional, $500 when it could be $127. However, some HOAs do require that you purchase the resale cert, but keep that in mind next time that you're filling one out. Other than that, I don't know.
I feel like I
Out
have
of
a lot of
like the
feelings about this.
25, 30 HOAs in this town, you have to pay for a resale cert for 2.
Yeah. Most of them you do
My
not.
question is, and this is I'm asking also for myself too, because I have sold houses in HOAs. I have, whether I'm on the listing side or whatever. And it's something we always just request. Nobody's like, I'm not paying for it. Usually it's just pretty standard for everybody to just be like, it's fine. You know what I mean? So how can we, especially if I'm trying to be better, do I go to the HOA and ask if it needs to be purchased or not?
Yeah, that's one way to do it. The other way is to just contact your title company. We can always look up what past, homes that we've done specifically in that HOA. And we can also give you a good guideline as to how much the total annual dues are going to be so that you can be more prepared filling out that form versus just putting in $250 as transfer fee. And it ends up being in 3 different HOAs and well over $1,000 in dues. And who's going to end up paying it? The seller, which is unfair in my personal opinion.
No, I make them pay it.
Okay.
Well, if you're a buyer's agent, that's your perspective. But as a seller's, as a listing agent,
no, I did. I think it depends on what side you're on, right?
Yeah,
If I'm the buyer, I'm saying my buyer will pay $100. That's it. Take it or leave it. And most of the time, I do not get any kickback on that.
Oh, down here
it's either, and that's one of the forms that I bring to my listing appointment, and I'm like, you are going to see this We can fill it out. I can upload it with the seller's disclosure. I can upload it with the lead-based paint, but it is still negotiable. So whenever you get an offer and they want to pay this and they want you to pay for this, like, we need to be open-minded at the whole situation, because sometimes it's not just $99 and sometimes it's nothing. And then you pay $99 for nothing. So, and that has gotten a lot of those nice 2020 agents that Bree is talking about. That's gotten a lot of them in the butt with a couple of my clients, because they're like,
first listing, and then they're like, oops, I didn't tell my seller he was going to have to pay X amount of dollars. And then they're the ones that end up paying it out of pocket and out of their commission.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, the agent's not going to just jump up and be like, I need the resale, which, don't get me wrong, there have been some like bulldog agents that are like, I need the resale cert. It's been 9 days.
Old school agents.
Yeah. And honestly, that's what made me learn what I have learned, because it's important. And so I have a little secret file in my drive that every time I get any of the restrictions, I get any of the things, I put it in that file, and I already have it, because there's only so many in Midland and Odessa. So I'm bound to.
I was wondering what that was.
What?
Because I have access to her drive, because I do graphics for her.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I don't.
The restrictions drive.
Yes.
Whenever I bought my house, the like legal description was 2 pages. There was a deed restriction from like
Your meets and bounds.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And somebody traded a donkey for like a 1/4 acre, and it goes like this. So I have like a long 4 acre and then a
your easement access. Yeah.
I didn't get the donkey.
I would want the donkey.
I want to renegotiate.
I would go get that ass.
No, I'll take the donkey. Thank you.
I would go get that ass. I would get that ass. I would. So, okay. Bree, explain to me, because I get it just flies over my head, of course. Why is it that these little baby agents give you so much grief? It's not because you just don't like them. That's not the thing, right? It's because it makes your job harder, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
Oh, why is it that these little baby agents give you so much grief? It's not that you just don't like them. That's not the thing.
No, not at all. And I'm literally the first person to walk them through the whole process and be as helpful as I possibly can be, because they obviously don't have anyone else to teach them. So here I am doing the best that I can while doing my job to help them get better at their job. And I think that's important for their own growth and knowledge, and for their clients moving forward. And currently, my biggest issue is they're a part of these larger, brokerages, and either they don't want to pay the fees in order to be a part of said, training or whatever they should be a part of, because they don't know what they're doing. But these people, they're literally just letting them go willy-nilly.
Rogue.
And then, or they hire a transaction coordinator, or they get caught with the transaction coordinator fee. And they're like, well, wait a minute, like, this person hasn't even been here, and why am I paying this fee? And I'm like, you need to talk to your brokerage about that. That's something that's, again, negotiable.
Christina,
because you wouldn't have gotten to the closing table without your transaction coordinator, because you don't know what you're doing.
Well, and Hillary knows Hillary has her broker's license. I take it, but I'm not like a broker, but I've taken the broker's test before, or I've studied for it. But nowadays you are supposed to, if you are a new agent and if you are getting your broker's license, you're supposed to have a mentor, sponsor, or whatever for these new agents. Isn't it 3 deals?
It's 2 years or 10 deals. Yeah, and it's very important. And I think that that's something that I will be so grateful for my prior job in real estate with the broker that I was with for the rest of my career, because he did so much volume and we got hit with everything. And so anything that could have possibly happened, like, we figured it out together. He knew most of it, obviously, but like, I actually got to sit there and be mentored by somebody that knew what they were doing. And that's what it takes. It's just like, I mean, I don't know, with nursing school, every nurse that I've ever spoken to, they're like, once you get in the field, they're like, nothing that you learned in school is what happens. Like, you are just going on your
Same with
instinct,
real estate.
Absolutely,
and
same with real estate.
it's muscle memory, and just like, I there's nothing better than getting in the field and doing it. And the worst thing for a new agent to do is hire a transaction coordinator. I still write all of my own.
Yeah, you have to know what you're doing. You have to know what these blanks mean. You have to know what every little thing means. I just hired my first transaction coordinator this year. You know what I mean? And I've been in it for 6 years. And it's like, I wanted to know what everything meant. And I still learn stuff every transaction of like, where can I bulldog here? Where can I sneak something in here that maybe they won't get? You know what I mean? Like, there's always something that you can learn.
And there's so many
Absolutely.
things that are time is of the essence. And you just have these realtors that are just like, yeah, just get it to me, whatever.
So when I
And
worked for the team, I was a transaction coordinator. So I
Yeah.
wrote everything and I did everything. And
Yeah.
I've done so many different aspects of being in real estate in general, from new home sales to being a transaction coordinator to now in title, you know, and being my own agent. And that all of that is so important to learn hands-on, that
Yes.
if you rely heavily on a transaction coordinator or somebody to do it for you, you're never going to learn. Or the other way about it is you decide to branch out just solely on your own, but you don't know anything. That's not going to benefit you or your clients either. So it goes down to just finding a good medium and utilizing the resources around you and the people around you in order to better yourself and your clients. I mean, ultimately, that's what we all want is our
Absolutely.
clients taken care of. So that's it's nothing against new agents. It's just a lack of
I feel like it's more shame on the broker they're with and the
right
people who are
of not advising them appropriately or explaining why they need these things. And it's not just an extra fee, because people see a money sign and they're like, I don't want to pay for that. But they don't realize how important it might be. Or, hey, you may not want to pay for this, but this is another, you know, route you can take, another option for you.
But I would
and
just
that's never the
also,
case.
like, even though you hire a transaction coordinator, let's say you're a new agent and you're going to bite that bullet because you don't know when your paycheck's going to be, right? But you bite that bullet, like, you're still supposed to look over the contracts like that transaction coordinator did and make sure that everything is
1,000%.
So if you don't know your
just there
contracts,
to help you.
you're supposed to know what they're filling out.
They are just there to know timelines, make sure paperwork's turned in, and make
And
sure
follow
that
up with the title company.
Yes.
That's it.
And you know what? Like, 25% of them are not licensed. You still have to do your due diligence. Like, do your part. This is your client. You have nobody else to blame, because you know who that seller and that buyer is going to come after?
You.
They don't know you had a transaction coordinator. They're coming after you, babe.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of those things, like, you have to make sure that you're looking out for your client or your customer, but also like yourself.
Absolutely. CYA.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you are your brand.
Yeah.
Your name is everything. So if you do a poor deal or you do poorly at your job one time, people talk. And that name gets around 10 times quicker than water going down a stream. I promise you that.
You think it's a small world, but it's smaller. Or you think it's a big world, but it's really small.
we were there. We were there.
Christina's like, cheers to that.
Cheers.
I see you over there.
So talk to me about, like, what the money thing is about, the wiring the money before or the morning of, etc., to avoid delays.
So there are some title companies now that will only let you wire funds. They will not allow you to bring cashier's checks anymore, because there was a lot of fraudulent cashier's checks coming in.
Dang.
Especially down here, which is surprising, but it was rampant for a while. I mean, we were having to call and verify if it was over a certain amount, call the bank. If they couldn't verify it, I mean, no deal. Like, you were not closing, which is,
How
it's
very Chase
Wow.
Bank
crazy.
checks.
It's crazy. And so now,
You just keep telling me these stories, and I'm like, of course, it's Houston. Duh.
yeah, duh. Welcome to H-Town, baby.
I'm like, and here in West Texas, we just barely got to wire earnest money. Like, we are behind on the times.
Yeah, no. I mean, and everyone, we have so many different apps and ways to go. I had a deal during the hurricane. They were in such a hurry. You know, all of our offices were shut down. We had no power anywhere.
Well, I think that's the last time we talked, right? You were in the middle of that, or one of the last
Yeah,
times.
they had a contract,
You're
and
about
they
to
were
be
in such a hurry to make sure that they did their deadline of getting the earnest money. And girl, we're not open. Like, it's gonna. I'll get there
The
when I
world
get there.
applause for this. Like, chill out.
Yeah,
And isn't it about to happen
absolutely.
again?
But
You're about to get
But
hit
also,
again, right?
like,
yes, we are.
thank
Yeah,
you for
Tuesday.
trying to
We're
stay on the
waiting.
timeline, though. Like, you can appreciate that.
I appreciate it and I get it. And so I'm using my phone like as much as I can. I'm trying to find like different areas, you know, HEB parking lot where there's Wi-Fi.
Also, like, I have kids
my
and a
God.
husband, and I don't want my house to flood, and I want to survive. So please
Right.
bear with
But
me.
my thing was she had
No,
her
don't drive
client
a
send money
cyber
to the
truck.
wrong title company. I don't even know this title company that she had her clients wire $4,500 to.
No.
She found a
No.
capital title, but it's capital with an O, not an A.
Well, see,
And
that's
That smells very
That
They
is-
wire the fence.
Scammers are out scamming y'all right now. They are out.
Exactly. And I was like, ooh. I mean, I called her. I was like, girl, you done effed up. I'm just letting you know right now. I
Did
said,
she get
because
it
now
back?
you have to try and
And
get
you
your
know
money back.
what?
So did you get it back?
The money?
The money?
What happened?
And you know
Did she
what?
get the money back?
That just
Yeah.
ruins it
Oh,
for
yeah,
everybody
no, yeah,
else
she did.
because
Oh my God.
Shockingly, they did. It was a legit title company. So I ended up seeing at the bottom of what, like the screenshot that she sent, there was, you know, like a customer service phone number to call. And I was like, you need to call this number like right now to figure out how to get their money back to them. Thankfully, the people were paying cash, so the funds were readily available. They're not like hurting for the money. But my goodness, could you imagine like your buyers are, you know, hurt for cash and they just gotta wait 10 business days for $4,500?
Hurt for cash
that's
or
my
not.
question.
When money is out in outer space like that, I don't care if it's one day, I don't care if it's 45 days, I don't care if you have $45 million in your bank account. You want to know where that money's at.
No, see,
I
that's my
hate it.
question. Why is it that, you know, a vendor is so quick to take your money out your card, right? It's gone, right? It's gone. Zero's gone. But like when you get a refund, it takes 4 to 17 business days. What is that shit?
So
What is
for
that
us, I know on our side, in order for me to like release earnest money and stuff like that, if it's a personal check, which we still allow, we have to wait 10 business days in order for us to release the funds. So say you know, 3 days into option period, you guys decide to terminate the contract. I still have to wait 10 business days before I can even release their funds back to them. And the thing is, we have to verify that those funds are valid and they're not going to get retracted back out of our account.
It's not a Chase bank check.
So do y'all allow personal checks up to like what, like 1,500 or?
Yeah, 1,500 is our limit, but earnest money can be paid with a personal check. And
right.
So close it, like funds to close, it's 1,500 cut off. Now, earnest money option fee, that can be a personal check. So you can write up to, you know, $8,900 and I can't give that back within 10 business days.
So earnest money, it's basically a deposit showing in good faith that the buyer is going to follow through with the contract.
Who's Ernest?
Ernesto.
It's like lukewarm. Who's Luke? Why does he have his own warmth?
Like, oh man, I thought I was gonna say he had to die, but it was Earl.
Oh, he did die. Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. to the goat.
Way to go, Hill.
R.I.P. to the goat. Yeah.
Dang it, that would have been a great joke, huh?
Okay, so talk to me a little bit more about what happened with this fraudulent check. So, like, you got it, it went into the system, or like, what happened?
Yeah. So, basically, what happened was title companies were catching on. They were depositing the funds, closing the files, and then when they went to actually, so we'll deposit it, manually. When we go back at the end of the night to actually, transfer the funds into our account, it's not clearing. It's not going through. And by that time, these people already have keys. These people, I mean, we're done. So what do you do at that point? How do you come back from that? The only way to do it is by verifying the funds. Period. Point blank. I mean,
Does that change your protocol from from doing it at the end of the day? Do y'all do like per transaction now?
So for us, we still put, so what we do personally at our title company is we still put all of our checks there, but if it's a amount over, I think it's like $45,000, we have to call and verify with the bank that they are good funds before we put that check up in the cabinet.
Okay.
So, and a lot of times, I mean, they're like small credit unions and it takes hours for somebody to pick up. But at the end of the day, I'm not funding that deal if I cannot get that verified. Because it can be, people can get a cashier's check for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And
from Chase
who's
Bank
to say it's not fraudulent? I mean, we even had one personally at our title company that was fraudulent. I mean, but granted, it was like a year and a half ago that it was like really prevalent. But yeah, I mean, people do it all the time.
Do you have a hater? Do you hate on Chase Bank?
Me? Oh,
yeah, Alex, what's your problem with Chase?
I have Chase, and I because they want to like buy, because they're part of like that whole BlackRock, and they want to like buy all of the properties.
I've had Chase,
but what?
In LA. No, I had Chase when I lived in LA. No, just the whole thing that happened recently with the check fraud thing.
No, I have no idea.
Oh my God, you know what happened?
No.
Oh my God! Okay. Oh my God.
Christina,
So juicy.
Enlighten me about my bank.
So these people.
When that happened with Wells Fargo, I got a check for $12.80.
I was gonna say I had my $7.90. Thank you very much.
There was some like class action.
So let me tell you what happened.
You get a lot of money.
Gather around, children. Gather around. So these people, because Chase, like, if you put in the check, you deposit the check, gives you the cash, right?
Yeah.
These people were writing fraudulent checks and getting like tens of thousands of dollars back. Well, they caught on, and now they're all going to jail. They're all going. That was wire fraud. They committed it's check fraud. Like, people are going to prison. Yeah. And everybody's just like subpoena.
Azkaban, bitch.
Azkaban.
Oh, that'd be a
Dementors. Like, and it was prevalent, and these people are going to jail. Like, that not only ruins your, like, of course going to jail, but like it ruins your credit.
Absolutely.
It ruins everything. Like, you're fucked. Why would you do that? Yeah, it just came out.
People ballsy. They're ballsy.
Yeah, real ballsy. Until they end up in jail, prison, federal, like at least a deck. You know what I mean? A cute little deck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
all for like 10 grand. It was so stupid to me.
Out in two with good behavior. I promise you that.
And Absolutely. Then like people were getting mad because they're like, well, they had like $2,000 in there, right? We're like, why'd you take that out? Can I have that back? Like, girlfriend, you just spent $10,000. They're gonna get their money back. So even if you had like enough money to cover it, they're still gonna take that because you took from them. Like, why would you do that? Yeah, prevalent. Like, people going to prison. Yeah.
Well,
it was a lot. You know what? I get it. Like, we're living in a society that like forces you to do that, but at the end of the day, it's like, you should have known better.
Yeah, everything's expensive.
Well, like I said,
but
yeah, people are just
wire fraud.
That's all it is.
Like,
people going to try and get away with whatever they can these days.
Anything and everything.
Hey, this is Christina, and you are listening to If These Walls Could Talk. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because you don't want to miss out on all the fun. But also, if you don't subscribe, I'm going to tell everybody your home's estimated value that comes from Zillow. And honestly, nobody wants that. It's always wrong.
That is. Share, and here we go.
kids, don't do it through a living trust. And the reason you don't want to do this is because they're going to have a nervous breakdown and they're going to inherit a lot less money. Now, you might have heard that living trusts are used to pass on real estate and bank accounts down to your heirs. This allows your kids to avoid the costly process of probate. They don't have to pay any capital gains taxes you accumulated. While true, these are also very complex and expensive since they're used when you're passing down more assets of different types. But if you want your kids to get your home without any hassle, probate, or taxes, put your home into a TOD, also known as transfer on death deed. You have all the same benefits, but it's cheaper and less complex. Now keep in mind, they're not available in every single state. I listed all 21 that don't allow TODs in the caption below, and make sure you follow for more real estate content.
So,
BRB texting my mom, put me in a TOD.
I know, right?
so let's, just for the benefit of the people and those who, may unexpectedly find themselves needing to be the beneficiaries of this, walk us through Ladybird deeds and TODs once again.
So they are essentially the same thing. You want to visit with your legal counsel as to which one they recommend you to use. They essentially do the same thing. So basically what they do is they allow you to completely null and void having to do a probate, having to deal with all the taxes, having to do exactly what they said in the video, saving you up to an amount of thousands of dollars and months getting something done that doesn't need to be even done. Both are revocable, which is great. So if you choose to go ahead and change whomever you like as your heir, you can do so. I see it most often with TOD deeds versus Ladybird deeds. But again, they're all both are insurable within Texas, which is your most important issue. Unlike quitclaim deeds, they are not, depending on which county you go to, which title company you use. TOD deeds and Ladybird deeds will always be accepted. But again, always go back to whoever your legal counsel is, lawyer, etc., to see which one they advise is best for you and your family to utilize. They are essentially the same, so it shouldn't make much of a difference. It's just what is in y'all's best interest.
And this isn't just trust me, bro. Like, this is something you deal with on a regular basis.
Yes. Every day.
Because some people are like, oh, so like, if you just trust me, bro. Like, no, she deals with it on a daily basis. Like, these are things that you should know and save in your arsenal because you never know.
Right.
Absolutely.
One of the things
and
that,
I highly recommend anybody to do it.
You know,
Would you say, Hillary?
It's one of those things that like we see every day. It's like no big deal, but like this is a big deal for people.
Yeah.
You don't know
And most people don't even know about it.
It's the difference between inheriting.
People think that, when you're left with when you leave a will, people think automatically that, okay, well, in the will, it states I'm the, executrix, which means that I'm going to have full reign of the estate. Well, that's not it at all. It has got to go through probate if you have a will. If it's been more than 6 months, you also have the option of doing an affidavit of heirship, which is a quicker, cheaper alternative of doing a probate. But we do not go off of the will. We utilize it as a basis, but with an affidavit of heirship, you are literally going through your heirs of line versus probating your will, which is going to take more of your interest of your will in hand. Now, again, that can take thousands of dollars, months, depending on who your attorney is, and the court and their availability, because the judge has to sign off. So instead of having, your kids, family members, everyone go through all that, just go ahead. I mean, it's what, $150, $200 to get a TOD deed or Ladybird deed done?
When should you get those? Like, when would you suggest somebody get those?
Now?
When you purchase a home, when you get older, like what?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my suggestion would be if you have a home that that you're going to keep in your name for a lengthy period of time, go ahead and get it done. Okay. It's just in the best interest. If later on down the road you choose to sell it, again, they're revocable. So what? Go back to the attorney and be like, hey, I want to take it out.
Yeah.
It's just filing one more item. I mean, and all it is, e-recording fees and a small fee to do the revocable version.
Okay.
And this is just like
it's
safety. It's a
absolutely. It's absolutely, preparing not only yourself but your family for the worst, which unfortunately is something that everyone needs to think about. And in the long run, I mean, do you really want to have your family accruing more debt and issues along with everything else, having to plan the funeral and all this other stuff? And once they're done with that, then they're left with the home. I
Because
mean,
bereavement is
what do
already
you do?
difficult enough as it is. Like bereavement as a whole
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
is
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So let's
the last
let's
thing you want
not.
to do. Yeah.
And it seems morbid, but honestly, just like protect your loved ones and just leave something telling them what you want to do, because in that moment, you don't know. And they're not even in the right state of mind. But if you have it all laid out, just like fluid for them to like follow through with, it grieving process
So much easier.
Right.
A folder with all your
Absolutely.
files, all your shit, all your
1000%.
Passwords.
all the passwords. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just so we can wrap this up a little bit. Are you ready for now? Well, are you ready now for Real Estate Jeopardy?
Yes.
All right, Real Estate Jeopardy. Yes, queens. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's gonna load this board. Loading board.
Let's cheers before Jeopardy
starts.
May the best woman win.
Dun, dun, dun. This reminds me of like the anxiety I had when I was taking my real estate test. I'm like,
oh, I know. I hate this so much. I'm like, I don't remember.
Why is it not loading?
Or like you remember, but like kind of.
There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Oh, Mama Money. Mama Money.
All right. So we are going to play Bazinga, aka Real Estate Jeopardy. So we're going to start the round. Transactions. Roles and responsibilities. These are your categories, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, my buzzer is disabled, so how do we know?
I know.
Because we haven't started yet.
Oh.
Yeah. An owner. See, that was a really good pun. Y'all just let it die.
I loved it. Sorry, I ruined that.
Legal and regulatory issues. And financing and lending. Continue. All right. So, I'm gonna go based off one drink, me drink, whatever the fuck that game was. And the winner of that was Bree, right?
No, I think it was Hillary.
It's been years. I don't remember.
I don't
Okay,
remember
well, Bree,
we just go alphabetical.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Bree,
yeah,
you go
yeah.
first.
Damn, I'm still last.
All right, let's do. Can I have transactions for 400?
Yes. Describe the purpose and process of a 1031 exchange in Texas real estate. And there you go. Oh, okay, Hillary.
Dang it.
All right, a 1031 exchange is where you sell a property and buy a like price property for the similar amount.
A process for exchanging investment properties to defer capital gains
Capital
taxes.
gains, yeah.
A 1031 exchange in Texas real estate allows investors to exchange like-kind properties and defer paying
You're right, Hill.
taxes on sale.
Yes.
There you go. All right, Hill. You're on the board.
I want roles and responsibilities for 600.
Which of the following offenses would disqualify an applicant for the Texas real estate license? A, fraud or misrepresentation. B, offenses for which the person has been required to register as a sex offender. C, DWI, drunk driving. D, all of the above. And go.
What is B?
No, it's D, all of the above.
I feel like that's wrong.
No,
couldn't you get it at DWI? Are you allowed?
Get a DWI.
You can, but you have to present your documentation that you have gone through plaintiff court and you're working on getting it dismissed prior to actually receiving your certificate.
Yeah. I know this because I had to do it because I was on probation when I got my real estate license.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Appraisal and valuation for 400. Alex, addict.
How do you calculate a capitalization rate? Cap rate. And go.
Oh, I've had too much to drink.
I know. What is
Bree,
number?
go ahead.
No. Sorry. My thumb
Okay.
crossed it. I shouldn't have.
Okay. Christina?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, it is Hillary? No?
I even had a whole class. I had a class with this in it. I
I
couldn't.
know.
Net income of a subject property divided by the current market value of the same subject
That's
property.
yep. There it is.
Okay, so like I knew what it was, but I didn't know how to like
Right.
the words. Okay.
Cap rate is calculated by dividing the net income by the current market value of the property expressed as a percentage to estimate potential return on. Okay.
Okay, all potential clients out there, we have all had at least a bottle of wine, so
It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
Mine don't look like they fit a lot, but you fit a whole bottle in this. So
big.
Slay. Slay.
So who goes?
Christina.
Okay.
oh Lord. Okay, lending and financing for 800.
Or was it?
800.
800. Lending and financing and lending for 8.
Okay. The discount points charged by a lender on a federal, VA, or FHA loan are a percentage of the.
What is the origination fee?
No, loan amount.
That's what I was gonna say.
I lost like 0.312 milliseconds.
Okay, we all have to drink. Cheers.
How much was it? What was it for?
800.
It was for
Okay, so
800.
I have to go. Let me see. Scoreboard.
Hey, I'm winning.
Oh.
Hey.
No, you don't.
Am I not?
No, because we have to take.
No.
We have to remove the 800 from you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fine.
Go ahead.
All right.
Who's
I'm
gonna
gonna
bring-
do.
Okay.
Go. Whoever it is.
I think it's Bree.
Go, Bree.
Okay. Law and owner for 200.
Accretion results in the acquisition of title. How?
Accretion results.
That sounds like secretion and it freaks me out.
Go ahead, Bree.
Okay. Through title search.
Let's see.
I don't even know what that means.
The owner acquires land by natural causes. Accretion is the acquisition of land by natural causes, such as soil deposited by a river.
I'm sorry. I'm so down at Christina.
What happened?
She's like, it's so close to secretion. I don't like it.
Oh, I know. That took me right out.
No. Let's not.
Woof.
It's a hard no. All right. One more.
I take 200. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right,
Hill,
go ahead.
your turn.
I apologize.
So am I. It's okay. So am I.
I'm gonna do transactions for 800.
All right. Explain the concept of earnest money in Texas real estate transactions.
It is a deposit for the buyer to put in good faith that they're going to follow through with the transaction. Oh God, did I not buzz?
You not at all.
No, it's money. Go money.
What is your good faith deposit put in for the purchase of your home, and it's due within 72 hours of executing the contract? Typically
A
1%.
deposit showing the buyer's serious intent. Earnest money in Texas is a deposit made by a buyer to demonstrate serious intent to purchase
Ding, ding,
property
ding.
held in escrow until closing.
Mother F. I
Way
need
to
to I
go.
need to get my buzzer finger ready.
Oh, I clicked because you have beat me every time. So it's like-
I was like, yes.
I was so quick on the
11.47
buzzer when you didn't know what I was
milliseconds.
talking about, though.
All right, let's go.
is it my turn? Okay.
Yes.
Legal and regulatory issues for 200.
Okay. What is the Deceptive Trade Practices Act, DTPA, and how does it apply to real estate in Texas? And go. Hillary?
What is steering? What is blockbusting? What is I mean, come on.
All the above.
All of the above.
All of the above.
It protects consumers from fraud in real estate transactions. The DTPA in Texas is designed to protect consumers, including in real estate transactions, from false, misleading, or deceptive business practices.
I would give that to her.
Do I get it?
Yeah.
I get it, right? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do appraisal and valuation for 1,000.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, okay. After the public records are searched on a real property, a document is written providing information regarding the findings from that search. This is known as...
Damn.
Go ahead, Bree.
Damn it. Appraisal.
No. Abstract of title. An
Really?
abstract of title is a summary of the information found in public records regarding the chain of title.
So I didn't like lose those points, right?
No, I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would I have done that if I said title?
That wasn't what I was going to answer, but
Wah, wah.
It's okay. It's okay.
you're still low-key like killing us.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
Oh, mama, money's back up.
Yeah.
Who goes?
Go ahead.
I think
Mama.
mama money goes.
Yeah.
Okay, transactions for 1,000.
Ooh, courageous. I like that. This is, what is the statute of frauds in Texas and how does it relate to real estate? And go. Go ahead, Hillary.
Okay, so statute of frauds is
Dang.
She's like, you get your ass in here, mommy. I get it, girl. I get it. I get it.
It is bedtime, y'all.
My kids already came in. They're like, "Are you gonna come sing to me?" But they were not that demanding.
Mommy!
A law requiring certain contracts, including real estate, to be in writing. The statute of frauds in Texas is a law that requires certain types of contracts, including those related to real estate, to be in writing to be legally enforceable.
Let's be fair, I was very distracted. and I've had so much wine.
So,
It's been a
Hillary,
good
you
one.
are negative 800, Hillary.
What is she
Breeze up.
carrying?
Fudge nugget.
Sorry, my cat
All
is
right.
carrying a scarf my daughter brought, and she's meowing. Oh,
Let's
So-
end it here, too, guys.
Yes, so let's end it here. I want you
You're gonna
guys
end it
to...
here with me negative 800, Bree?
Well,
what's
yeah.
wrong with you, cat?
All right, let's say our goodbyes, y'all. Say
Alright.
your goodbyes. Let's go around the screen and say goodbyes. Bree, where can they find you?
Oh, you can always find me at Capital Title. And I am still working on trying to set up my Facebook page and everything else. But in the meantime, find me here on YouTube and our podcast.
All right, go ahead, Christina.
Yay!
Hello, you can find me in all DFW Metroplexes, but also if you want to search me up on social medias, it's at Stina Money. That's STINUH Money, wherever you enjoy yourself.
You frolic on the webs. And now,
Yes.
Hillary?
No, I have hiccups now. No.
Aw.
On TikTok, Hillary Stevens Broker. Instagram, SS Real Estate Broker. Stop. Oh, no. It happened.
Restart.
You
And
got it. You got it.
the girl just figured out about TikTok Live. So you can find me there.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And SNSRealEstateBrokers.com. You can find me at Addicts Inc. or Addicts2491 or wherever else you can see my face at. Love to see it. Okay, love you so much. Thank you for
PayPal,
watching.
Addicts at Night. Donations are welcome.
And for her hiccup surgery. She's getting hiccup surgery. We love you so much.
What
Thank
is
you for watching.
happening?
Hiccups. Love you so much. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. All right. Y'all go tend to your children.
Bye.